Alright guys, so here is the part where things got very interesting, and one of my famous part is about the gradient. Okay, so what I'm going to do is to select everything here, maybe not the layer, like a background layer. We're going to make a new group from that layer. There will be the sketch plus color. Okay, and what I'm going to do is to duplicate this. Sorry, it's not delete. Right click, we can duplicate group. Okay, and this will be our shading, and I'm going to hide this. And yeah, we sort of need to get rid of some of the layer that we don't want. Okay, so this two, okay, this is just experiment layer we don't need. Just delete that. Line art. Okay, so we got double line art. Maybe just merge it. And the body, this is just different color. Okay, just different color. Yeah, we can add the shading according to that gradient according to that. So what I'm going to do is to close inside. Yeah, all that. Hats. Do I need hat? Maybe not a hat. Hat sketch. Okay, sketch and layer, we don't need all that, it's just some experiment stuff. There's like a sketch that when you haven't decided what thing that you want to draw, you just need to. So I'm going to duplicate. You can duplicate as many things as you want. Okay, and then you can just merge all this into one single layer. So when you get rid of the background, you can clearly see there's just one single layer. And I'm going to erase this loose line here. I think the face definitely not enough, so I might need to modify the face a little bit. But right now let's just focus on the subject. So we can select the subject. Okay, clearly this a little bit weird, not what I want. Why is not selecting the thing? Command D, deselect subject. Can I get this subject like this? This girl selected. Yeah, that's much better. So when you got that, you can add in a mask. Okay, we can add a layer mask. So when you add a layer mask, you can sort of just lock everything. So when you want to say like using a brush, and you paint on this guy, okay, on this girl, you won't able to paint outside of the area that you selected, which is really helpful. Okay, so this will be the shading, and maybe not the color, but what heck, I don't need to worry about that, because you can essentially just select everything here and you can delete it, doesn't really matter. And you can still paint, but you will have that specific shape because you got this mask. So yeah, you can essentially just use this as an empty shading layer. Okay, all that is just to consider the shading on the shape, but you have to got some sort of a reference. So what I'm going to do is to make this outside, but I am going to get rid of the color. Okay, so all the color will just be gone. Okay, the reason for doing this is just I want to focus purely on the gradient, and just use all my like computational power of the mind to focus on this. And recently I learned about cell shading. I will play around with the settings as well as maybe using Blender to do that. Right now I just want to practice more about this gradient paint sort of thing, just to practice a little bit more. So I'm going to use a soft round brush, maybe a soft round opacity as well, and flow maybe, yeah. And let's just start with the fun stuff. Right, so you don't need to worry about paint outside. So okay, so let's just just think the light coming from above, and I'm going to choose like a yellowish color, and just a tilted yellowish color like this. Okay, so yeah, let's do this. So I'm going to decrease the opacity because I don't want anything too drastic, right? So first is the edges of everything. So the edges of the face, I'm going to add that. Edges of the hair, I'm going to add that as well. Edges of the body, maybe too small. Let me just increase that or decrease the size a little bit, because edges should be something like this. And especially down below. I don't know what the heck is going on here. But let me just erase the outside a little bit. So especially if sun coming from above, this area will definitely be pretty dark. Just need to, you know, make it like a triangle shape. This area dark because you got a like connection in between, like a really small area of darkness here. Okay, so yeah, pretty much so. And yeah, it's just a razor, sorry about that. And let me make it bigger, decrease the opacity a bit. And here, and especially the connecting area should be a bit dark, like down below area here. Okay, this area should be pretty dark because it's definitely just the, you know, the shadowing area. So really dark. Anywhere that is cast a shadow definitely is worse than all this. Then, you know, just treat this as a cylinder. You know, just treat it like as a cylinder, left and right. Maybe not this brush, maybe just soft around should suffice. Because I want it to be much more, you know, efficient. Little hints of something is going on here. Right, and I think the dress do have a really good shadow going on, so I have to, you know, sorry, shading, let me just zoom out a little bit. For the hand, rest here. This would be good amount of shadow here. Okay, and the rest is just some over here. Okay, I might doing a pretty bad job at this. Here, shadow part. Let's zoom it in. Maybe add some of the like a folding. Yeah, scrap that. Maybe just. Because this is in the center, so it should be get a more shadowy part. Left and right, definitely do got a more. Then all that is definitely the like the most darkest parts. Instead, I think it's in fact it's in here because we clearly got the overlap. And then I think all that we can get away with a not so crazy, but some part of a consistent as a sort of fabric. And there will be like a light area here. Not necessarily have a long shadow. Oh, sorry. Too big the brush. Get inside. Smaller. Okay. So I can live with that. Yeah, so there will be the shading part, and then we can add in the color. Actually, add the color. So first, let's add in a body. So we can choose the body by using the selection tool. The quick selection. Okay. Maybe not quick selection. Can I get a magic wand this time? Okay, good. Alright, can I add in more by holding shift? Okay, we can add more. Okay, so once it's selected, we can got another layer. Not necessarily, we do not need another layer. In fact, we can just only add, not mask, sorry. We can add some like effects. Oh no, drop shadows. Maybe here, adjustment layer, right? Gradient map. Okay, here is the where things got very interesting. That's just above this body layer, and we can deselect the body as well. Double click, change the color to a sort of iridescent. Can I get something like that? Oh, hello. Oh, holy cow, what's that? Maybe orangish color. Okay. Pinkish, maybe. Okay, so maybe the shading is just too much. Or maybe it's the color not bright enough. Maybe yellowish color, maybe? Gray, green, cloud, iridescent. That's just a simply weird color. Okay, I think maybe I need to, modify this a little bit so I can get the best, skin color. Right now, I don't think I'm satisfied with any of the color, in fact. Okay, I'm going to start with like a pinkish color, or reddish color, orangish color. I'll start from there, right? So maybe start with this color, or maybe just stick. I think I can already stick with the original color. But the shading is a little bit too much, so I'm going to decrease the opacity a little bit. Okay, and start from here. So we can double click and choose a specific color, right? So the color will go from let's say pinkish red, okay, all the way to okay, something like this. That's just too greenish. I prefer like a pinkish color, maybe here. A really subtle pinkish color. But if I do that too much, it'll be weird. So we can adjust here to, to more left. Okay, I can add more, like a middle section here, and push it to here. If you want like a more yellowish color, you can do something like this. I think by doing that, you won't change a lot of things. So maybe stop that here. Smoothly transition. And this is a very interesting setting, but maybe I need more like maybe like more skin colorish. Okay, I think I can play around this all day. Yeah, pretty cool. Maybe something like this. Just solid. Okay, and because you can always change the color if you're not satisfied with this. Of course, you can use the custom color, and yeah, that really depends on what your style is. I just play around with that. I can always go back to the color that I picked. I think I just pick a color something like this. Okay. Well, that's just my original color. Okay, let me just choose this one, and then we can sort of choose the clothes. That's like the front of the clothes. Okay, so we can select the clothes, magic wand, click it, and list ours. Go to here, got another adjustment layer. gradient map, right? And got really dark greenish ring, maybe red, maybe, yeah, that would be pretty cool. Just make it down, okay, yeah, pretty cool. Why got it like a okay, I need to get rid of this clothes, maybe. Line R merge body copy. This should be at the top. So yeah, I think I just screw something up because the area I selected, this area should be not choose. So that's the reason why the adjustment layer goes pretty wrong. I think I can erase this part maybe. Okay, if I erase, it will be like this. Yeah, let me think. This should. Yeah, this definitely deserves a little bit more thinking. So if I overlap, we'll do something like this. So it should be overlap, so it should be painted. Yeah, let me use a really dark brush, just painting it. Sorry. Just painting here using a round brush. Can I just paint it black? Can I change the layer mask by paint on it? Okay, did I actually change it now? Okay, that's weird. Okay, I just encountered a problem that I did not thought it would happen. What the heck is going on? So this way you didn't got any problem because we got this gradient map. We got this. So this is just the shading on top of everything. Okay, inside here we got this like a line art. So line art maybe just outside. So line art and shading should like be together. Line art maybe decrease the opacity a bit. Okay, so just more smooth. We will be dealing with that later. Right now, let's dealing with the shading. The gradient map will give me color. You can't make it like a top of everything, or the shading won't exist. This should do, and the body is just some reference that we can choose. Okay, so there will be the selection area, and then it will be the gradient map. Let's get it outside here. Add that. Okay, so I think that's the reason why it does not work. If I add that, I sort of got an area in here. So okay, unlock this and got this gradient map, and can I paint it like black, like white, and paint it over here. Okay, that's weird. So maybe we can't make two together. Okay, that's so weird. I don't seem to find a way of solving this problem, so maybe I made a mistake of while I painted the clothes, I should erase this part. Okay, let's do this one more time, but this time with the knowledge of to not changing the clothes. So the clothes area, right? So let's erase this part. Okay, can I erase clothes here? And clothes here. Okay, and then shading. Yeah, let's get rid of this. Okay, this is our close layer. That's pretty good. Let's erase this even more. So instead of adding this close gradient map, let's just delete this layer and get this close using this magic wand tool. Select, shift, select, and then adding. Yeah, I think I got a hang of things. And then adding the adjustment like gradient map layer. Okay, that should do. Then there will be the whole body color part, and this will be part where I change the color of the clothes. We can add this, we can hide it. Right now we can just change the gradient map. Okay. And the shading is definitely working, but it will work unless I choose a different color. Okay, so maybe some lighter color. Okay, so you can get like a really nice shading working. Gray. Okay, so maybe some bluish. I think maybe a darker color should be better for this scenario. Yeah, this looks pretty cool, in fact. Yeah, I'm sort of to not know which one to choose. Maybe this red color, maybe. Okay, this looks really cool. Double click, maybe change this a little bit. Make it even red. Okay, make it just red. And stop at even pretty red. Or maybe not so red. Like a pinkish red, but not so white as well. Okay, I think I got this. I can make it darker, red, a little lighter, darker. Yeah, maybe just use the original setting. I think the original setting is pretty cool. And I think I can duplicate this, so I can get it like a doubled effect on it. Okay, I can't get double effect. So maybe just delete. Okay, pretty cool. And then I got this dress. So that should be the closing side. Okay, hopefully this time I can just use magic wand to select, and maybe just get rid of all this for now. And we need some part of the clothes. Then maybe I need to get rid of this whole area of clothes, so I have to select using lasso tool. So using lasso tool to select the area here, just going down, going here, just select it and delete. Okay, I think I just delete everything else, which is not what I want. Okay, so let's do that again. This time I would do that without selecting the other part. Okay, so then I delete that. That should do it. So then while it is selected, yeah, magic wand tool, by the way, W wand, select that, adding a node on the layer. I think it's already become repetitive. I already got this method. Okay, just add a gradient map, hide it, make it above. Okay, this should be like the lowest of all. Okay, maybe lowest of all. And the lowest of all will be approximately the color here. So we can select, maybe just use the color of red, something like that. So pink, maybe pink. Maybe just choose it here. But choosing a darker with a lot of shadowing area inside. Yeah, that might work. This will be exactly the same color we don't want. But we can work from here. We can change the color a little bit by making it darker. Yeah, that's much better. Less saturated. You want it more saturated, but less saturated. Yeah, maybe right side, not. It'll be like got some sort of light in between, but that's in fact it's a little bit. It can be good. You can kind of got some reflection of light. Yeah, I love this feeling. Just to add a hint of redness, but also a little bit white in it. That's pretty cool. What about I increase that? Okay, that's just too much. I like to add a little bit of whiteness. Okay, that's pretty cool. And the shading maybe a little bit less. Let me increase the shading. So you got a much more 3D feeling. Maybe just decrease that a little bit. Okay, the line art, I can duplicate the line art and make it sort of decrease the opacity to see whether it will hold up, and make a sort of Gaussian blur in another. Yeah, I think I used this method multiple times, so you guys should be familiar with that. And decrease this as well. So it's just got a haze effect, and hopefully things will hold. Yeah, pretty cool, huh? And just a completely new workflow for me. And let's I think I can get the hair as well. So the hair, close inside, yeah, here. That's our hair part. But I still think let's use the magical wand to see. Yeah. Okay, so we have to like deselect, not necessarily erased. Later I come up with another plan, which will be like the lasso tool, but we just like holding Option and using my brush to get rid of the area that I don't want to overlap. Okay, so sorry. So Option. The arrow will be like here, go here, go here. You don't want this to overlap. Don't want this to overlap. Yeah, let me think about this. So go up, around a little bit. Okay, going here, going right. Can I do this? Yeah, we can actually. That's brilliant. All right, and then we can some sort of add little area. I don't think that will like break things, but if you got leaving gap, that may. Okay, so if you're leaving gap, that may break things. But if you like overlap a little bit, that won't break things. Okay, so I'm going to add a little bit here, just to ensure that, yeah, maybe that's too much. Yeah, that's definitely not what I want. Okay, just add a little bit. So once you select everything, you can deselect things. Just go to, I think maybe the like a top list here, and adding adjustments to gradient map. Right, and let's think about a specific color. Yep. This is just one of the like most interesting part. You can choose whatever you want. Yeah, but normally this is the part where the color theory kicks in. Okay, so you can choose a very good color. Let's get background ready so I can get some of the adjustments, right? Okay, I'm going to go with the like a dark reddish color, something like that. Okay, and can I use this color as well? Okay, this color looks great, but that's, I think, a little bit like too uniform the color. I don't want that. Maybe okay, let's look at color wheel. So normally I would use color here, so I want a little bit contrast, or maybe uniform color. If I want contrast, it should be like here. Can I use a greenish color? Can I use some sort of color like this? Let's try it. Okay, can I use the green? The green, yeah, that's the thing that I haven't tried yet. Maybe like really dark green, something like that. Yeah, really dark green. Yeah, that's just simply weird, but they do have a magic feeling to it. So what I'm going to do is to get like a greenish color maybe here, but I'm going to adjust that by the start and ending point. I think we can just tone it down a little bit. Okay, still it's green, it's pretty green, but I don't want it to be too green, just turn it down. Here we can change that as well, just by turning everything down, so really dark greenish color. Okay, that should do. Of course you can adjust, doesn't really matter. You can even got like an even crazy color, but right now I think I will stick with green just to make things even more funny and interesting. Okay, so we can get a really decent green here. Obviously I will use the paint technique, I think, so I can change things. And I think it's a little bit weird, the skin colors a little bit different. I don't know why. Okay, I think maybe this color got like a skin of a sort of a tilt. So yeah, I have to separate. I can't just choose a lot of things. So yeah, this just another thing I learned. I can't choose a lot of area. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Why is that? Why I'm adding the background and the skin color just got changed? What the heck? That doesn't really matter because I will treat this as a painting base and add more fine-tuning detail on it. Okay. So here definitely needs a little bit fine-tuning because it's sort of an overlap with the hand. Okay, so we have to. Yeah, I think I really need to be really careful about this. Okay, so it doesn't really matter. I will treat all this because it's already give me a really decent base for the paint over it. So I'm going to get a shoe. I think I can even just to get a shoe like this. Okay, you don't need to, but I can. That's the beauty of things. You don't need to, but you can. Hide this shoe. Go to maybe here. Just adding a gradient map. Choose whatever color that you want. Okay, so yeah, maybe like a darkish color. Like I think dark color give you more compatibility. You don't need to worry about some this color is like too much. Okay, I think this green looks great. I think I can change the clothes to the orange green. Okay, let's try this. Okay, I'm going to change the clothes to orange green. Orange, like here. Oh, right, that's maybe that's too much. Okay, and that's just too little. Yeah, maybe not. Let's scrap that. Okay. Okay. Yeah, pretty good. And what I'm going to do right now is to just get hold of every adjustment here and make a new group. So there will be the color. Okay. And here I'm going to duplicate this group and I'm going to paint on it. That's kind of my style. Okay, so I use this as a base and then I paint upon everything. Okay, and I'm going to just merge everything because right now it's still got a lot of fine detail to add. So I'm going to use the method I'm like really comfortable with to do that. Oh, they got a lot of a mask, so I can't do this like combine all these things together. Let me think about this. How to apply the just call it hidden layer. Okay, that will be just to flatten everything else. Okay. So I'm going to not merge, but maybe just a flat. Blending to export, quick export. Export as a PNG, delete group, duplicate, merge, no color. Yeah, passing through kind. Yeah. Okay, here comes the problem. I don't know how to merge. So maybe not merge. Okay, so we've still got tons of choice. We can just paint directly. Okay, we can paint directly on this image. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to use like I want to combine things and experiment things a lot. So right now I still think that the fabric is not okay. So what I'm going to do is to maybe add a little bit highlights. Maybe I can use light as a like adjustment sort of thing for the highlight. Okay, so let's just do this. I'm going to use the brush here and this part maybe a little bit. I should get a like a tightened up sort of thing. So I'm going to use maybe half round size. Okay, maybe just a pretty dark, pretty good. Okay, I got some of the tightness, so I want to add a sort of a hint. It's really tight here. Maybe some of the tightness here, and here going all the way down. Some part of it like fabric tightness here. Maybe that's too like too much. Maybe just a softer brown flow as well. So let's try this again. So just do some touch and here, maybe here, because it's all got all folded up, so we go up and down to show that we got a lag here. Okay, and go here. This should have a like a wrap around her leg, so it should get some sort of like this. Okay, and then I like a certain like a thickness for the fabric. Yeah, so that's the thing I want to adjust. Okay, so maybe some part of here as well. Okay, and so I'll add the sort of darkness first. Okay, the darkness area first, okay, maybe darkness down below. Okay, just to make it more realistic, there will be stretch for the fabric. Okay, this one definitely need some fixing, right? and we'll just finish with the fabric, and then we'll dealing with that. So I want adding some sort of hints of what's the volume of the leg here. So I want to just add a little bit hint. That should do, just to stretch that a little bit. Okay, that's much better if you compare with and without. And I can also use just use color picker. Okay, just use color picker and use some brush. I can just make it a little bit higher the volume and higher the like the value, sorry, not volume. And I can use the soft round brush, make it bigger. I'm going to add a little bit highlight. Opacity is really really low, which is good. I'm going to add a highlight here and maybe here to give like a really 3D sort of feeling. Of course, in between the fabric, you can add as well, so give a really curved feeling. Okay. You can even use this method to add some sort of transparency. You can also use this method as well. So, for example, the highlight should go here. Alright? Go here. Okay. You can even add some, not the breast. Let's just focus on the dress, and then we go with the body part. Okay, just a little bit hint of the highlight. That's so much better when you add things. Okay, what about inside? We can use the same method, just color picker, and inside we need to like brighten things up a little bit. Okay, so we can do something like up, so it come just a more reddish. Just brighten up. Okay, and you can make it bigger. So the fabric here, and then you will have some sort of light here. Maybe here, just add it. That's definitely not bright enough. So maybe adding a little bit hint here and there. Okay, I'm sort of like fixing the things that it should be done while in gradient mode. If you are really great at like paint gradient, you don't even need this step. But I'm not good at that, at least for now. So I'm going to like fix that, so I can add a little bit. Okay, like here, should get more light. Okay, just adding a little bit hint of how things should work. And the leg, we can add multiple highlights as well, so maybe just one layer. Yeah, I don't want to overcomplicate things. So the color here is already, I think it's already pretty bright. I can tilt that to a little bit yellowish, a little more light. And a brush, increase, brush, soft round, that should do. Okay, so from side, go all the way down. Here should have some sort of a highlight. This should go here. And going down. Maybe the opacity is not enough, so let me add that, so I can really add the. Okay, this part definitely needs fixing. Let's just finish the leg first and then deal with that. Okay, so really good highlight. There's some knees need. This part should have a shadow, so that's the things I did not paint, so I have to fix that later. This area do have a sort of highlight and really hint or not so highlight, so I have to polish this. Okay, and in fact I think the line art yeah, maybe we can decrease a little bit. Hopefully the art will like hold for itself, because we are like using the like a polished paint over technique. So hopefully you can just hold by itself without the line art. That's the ultimate goal. So let's just challenge that. So maybe in the end we can just get rid of the line. Okay, just get rid of the line, and still you think, oh, that's a pretty good image. Okay, so we may need to zoom in a little bit, but right now I think let's just focus on here. Okay, so the lag, I think I'm still missing some of the shadowy part, so I'm going to eyedropper and just make it darker a little bit, more saturated. Just a few neat trick I learned to get around the knee area. Okay, so you get this get just some sort of hint that you know this is a knee, and this should have some sort of like a dark shadowy around here, as you know it, you draw it. That's pretty good. Side, just like fixing that, because remember we are already on the top layer here, so we can paint just above it, so we can cover the line art. This is a very good way of doing on like the final step of your drawing, because you already covered the line art, so it won't be any line needed. Hopefully, I'm going to make it small and color pick, make it darker. Okay, brush, get it in between. Okay, because we got a lot of ambient occlusion inside here. Hopefully this will solve all the problem. Make it smaller, going down, and hopefully this will ultimately replace the line. So when I just get rid of the line, still these things can hold for itself. Okay, and yeah, I think the lag part is kind of good for itself, but this part I kind of just missed, so I'm going to use a more rounded brush for it. An increased opacity, definitely. Maybe that's a really bright color. I don't want that. It's a really bright color. That's really bright. Oh yeah, maybe a little. Yeah, maybe just going darker. Alright, just a little bit darker. Yeah, but the result is not good. Maybe just scrap all that and make it just one high heel. Yeah, that can be do. That can be done. Or maybe I can just select the area and then add that. Yeah, that's the hassle. So I'm still thinking of maybe just change the shoe, the color of the shoe as well. Maybe not so bright, this shoe color. Let me just darken it a little bit. Okay, so just make it a little bit darker. Okay, so not so extruding. And then we can color pick this shoe and make some of the adjustments. Okay, we can color pick here. Sorry, wrong layer. Okay, so I can just color pick here and brush and make it a little bit darker and paint on the on this area. So maybe adding yeah, let me just add one thing that below the line art, and maybe not so outstanding decreased opacity. Just a hint of this thing to make it like a semi-transparent Okay, just make it like a semi-transparent, really hint of the thing going on here, and then the rest. Maybe just a little hint here. Hopefully that should do. Okay, we will deal with that. I'm going to paint over and paint over to solve this. Right now, I think that layer should do it. Okay, it's just the highlight layer is just so much better, much more, you know, like outstanding. And okay, let's continue to add a highlight. Just the eyedropper here, got this color a little bit brighter, so I can get the like soft round opacity brush, opacity 25. That we do. So adding a like light here on the shoulder part, definitely. And here definitely, I think I might go a little bit brighter. Okay, maybe here. Opacity maybe need to be increased. It's really bright. Okay, I don't want it to be too much. Will be like a really oily. I don't want that. Okay, I'm gonna paint over this so to solve this hair problem. Okay, maybe too bright. Okay, I can't adjust that individually, so maybe just undo this. Okay, that's another mistake I made. If I think it's too bright, do not continue, but rather make a separate layer sort of thing. Okay, so I'm going to make a highlight. Oh, it's raining really hard outside, like chucking down with the rain. Let's paint over this. Yeah, just opacity. Good. Okay, definitely not white. Smaller, going down. It's close, going outside of here. Modify a little bit. So even like got a sort of a hazed effect. Okay, I definitely need to go closer to fix this. Right now I just want to get the basic shape ready. Yeah, the rest of it just fine tuning. Okay. Yeah, it's already 1 hour. I'm going to take a little break and let's continue to finish this.